Alright, let's get back into some more Mario Adventure 2. Okay, so, yeah, I had another kind of laggy break with weekends. Anytime you get around to those kind of holidays and things like that, you know. Kind of always have to balance, you know, work and free time and things like that, so... Alright, yeah, what was it? Egg quarters, that's right. So, like I said, well, we'll see how much similarity there is between this and Death Chamber. I mean, like I said, I think the interesting thing will be if it introduces any other kind of new mechanic, maybe in place of the hourglasses that were featured prominently. Oh, we got like all kinds of snuffets in here too. Oh, hi. Give me that. Hey. Alright, well, I'm not gonna go chasing after that coin necessarily. We got lots of coins. Alright. See, the statues are definitely different. Now we got this, scorpion here. Ah, okay, I was gonna say, there's, like, definitely a, star somewhere nearby here, but... There we go. Alright, let's see what's going on in this middle room here. Huh. Alright, let's see, we could... Alright, yeah, that's pretty much a normal level of stars. Let me investigate the other side here. Okay, because yeah, it's one of these amp corridors. Oh, hey! And that's the other thing. Sometimes I don't even pay close attention to the star tracker. It's like, it's here to help me, and I'm... You know, sometimes I'm just so caught up in walking around the level. It's like, I kind of forget to check it out sometimes. Alright, this looks a little bit different. Whoa! Alright, cool, there we found one of our checkpoint gates here. So let's hit that. Aha, there we go. Alright, it looks like there's at least one other... Oh. At least one other one that's sort of close by. No! Let's stop getting bullied around by the Chucky here. Get away. I need to get rid of you. Like, immediately. I see you. Alright, what's the best way to go about, Oh. Yeah, it probably would be better to try to do, like, a wall kick or something off of this, If I could... There we go, there. That wasn't super bad, but, yeah, one thing, I guess, that, has come up in the time since I did the last video. How do I get on top of these guys? But yeah, so yeah, with Cody had started that Crystal Legacy playthrough. Why can't I not wall kick? So one kind of fun thing was that got comments from Hack Creator on that, and like some of it was some, you know, additional nice advice about you know, how to manage like YouTube videos and things like that to, like, you know, I guess for better promotion and visibility. Which there was some interesting tidbits there, like the idea of having, you know, like a one long video rather than doing like all segmented out. And, you know, 'cause they kind of got Cody and I talking about, I mean, sometimes the feasibility of that, because it's like, you know, I could see the benefit on that. Wow, there's like two right on top of each other here. That's a little bit interesting. But sometimes it's just like it becomes a question of like, okay, you know, can I actually do that? Alright, well, there's none in there. I figured, you know, something like this, that'd be really interesting because it's like, you know, basically, I guess, I looked at it as like, well, if you did nothing but play through the game, recording, and, you know, then eventually edit things together, like, it would involve a lot of editing. That's one thing, and that's a really big time commitment. Oh wait. Alright, well, there's like another one that's right around here, apparently. Alright, I am super confused. What happened? Alright. Alright, what do you mean? Where is this, supposed last, can I please get on top of this guy again here? Or, maybe I have to, like, triple jump from it. Never mind, that's not super helpful. No? Well, it's definitely not up here. I don't know where else this guy could be hiding. Like, the fact that it's glowing red right here is really weird. Alright. Well, let me move on here. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, now that makes a whole lot more sense. Alright, that makes so much more sense. Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's indicating where it's gonna spawn. Okay. Alright, I think... Alright, yeah, I think that about wraps it up for the green room here. But yeah, anyway, so with the idea of, like, a lot of video editing, I mean, it's one of those things, like, interestingly enough, I kind of considered that when I was originally planning to do, my Mass Effect playthrough, because I'm thinking, you know, even like the couple videos that I had started with that, was kind of coming to the conclusion where it's like, it's really hard to, you know, have, like, a lot of interesting things in, you know, just one, thanks, Amp, you know, just one, segment, you know, and keeping it to, you know, like, without going super long. So I think, you know, so I kind of wondered, like, if I wanted to revisit that, if it would be a case where it's like, oh yeah, maybe I just have to, like, play that a whole bunch, and then, like, maybe I would just, you know, commit to doing like all the editing, I mean, a lot of stuff that you would end up having to cut out. I mean, that's just always a given, right? Oh, there's a, I see that thing. So there is probably one of those glowing orb deals. Now I don't know if, that's completely realistic for every single thing. Like, if I was to, you know, say do another Pokemon run through, like, and have the, you know, just be one big segment. Let me side flip over this guy here. Maybe? There we go. You know, like, oh, just play through the game, you know, and keep recording and stuff like that. Like, okay, I guess eventually be able to put a video, like, that would kind of make it really hard to do, like, any kind of, like, consistent, uploads without, having, like, some games that are just a lot shorter. Alright, I did not go over here, did I? Okay, wait, this is going back to the green room. So I have to find one of those glowing orbs, I think. Oh. Thank you. Alright. Oh, well, there is this room here. Ah, there it is. Hey, grab that, why don't you? Oh, red coins. Okay, so you know what? You know, going back to the Sonic version of this course, it kind of makes more sense now, because it felt like, you know, there were so many of these small, you know, holes in the floor there. It's kind of interesting that nothing's getting hidden in any of the boxes, apparently, but whatever. But yeah, it's like, you know, I feel like there should be something in there. So now, knowing that, you know, the shadow versions of the level are hiding those kind of things, that definitely helps make that make more sense. And like seeing this you know, seeing like these rooms being connected in different ways is also really cool. I mean, so now it's like you can really see the ow. Yeah, you can really see like the whole picture of it now. Like if you play, like if you would play the levels more or less back to back, I think that might even be better. I mean, it's one of those things, like, I think if I were doing this like it in like a retrospect, so what, I only have like 3 stars left. That's interesting. Wait, let me, what was over this way? But yeah, I think if I were redoing it, like replaying this at some point, I would probably recommend going, you know, back and forth between the 2 stories. Like, it's really kind of interesting seeing. It's like, okay. Or even if I'm just recommending to someone else, like, playing this their first time, like, yeah, definitely go, like, back and forth between the Sonic and Shadow levels. I think that'll help you appreciate the contrast between the stages a bit more. Alright, so it looks like I missed something else in the... Oh, okay, there's one. I was gonna say, there's always those kind of fun rooms here. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Alright, so we're gonna go back here. Well, so it looks like I'm not moving towards anything. So, yeah, not too much going on here in the green room. Alright. We'll move on. And I don't know exactly what it is, but I definitely feel like, oh wait, is there something else on top of this statue here? Okay. I did not investigate the statue here. But yeah, it definitely feels like this version level is a little smaller. I keep hitting that, fin there, but yeah. Okay, one more to go. But yeah, it feels like this one's a little bit smaller, or maybe it's just like a matter of there not being as many different places for it to hide stars. I don't know. Like it doesn't really have any. It feels like there's a few less corridors in here. All right. So it looks like I need to be somewhere here in the red room part of this course, maybe. What happens if I go over here? Am I walking towards anything or not? No, okay, I'm walking away from it. Ow, thank you. Alright, what happens if I go over here? There's nothing else in this room, I don't think. Let's investigate up on top of this statue again here. Alright, well that's definitely something close by. Oh, okay, it's on top of this tail. It's kind of funny that I did not see that before. Alright. Alright, cool. So that is everything done here in the egg quarters, so we can exit that course. Well, let's see, we're at just under 18 minutes here. You can probably look at this here, Lost Colony. This one doesn't look like it's a super long course, so you know what? It's like one of those things. Speaking of... Whoa, yeah, speaking of, like, some longer videos here, but, alright, yeah. I kind of just had to, take a look. And I think, like, in retrospect, I think I made it through that entire level without needing, any save state use, which is interesting. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna break that trend right now. Okay. Like I said, just in case I ended up missing that or something, but, I'm not super worried about it. Okay. So yeah, I guess the other thing I could talk about, I caught a couple different parts of a stream that Bacon Force was doing. Oh gosh, it was Mario Treasure World, I think. I think his main thing with that was it had gotten an achievement set from Retro Achievements, so he was going through there and getting a bunch of achievements. I think he kind of recommended, it's like, oh, that would be something to do, and especially, like, you know, catching that itch for going after achievements. Oh boy, this is an interesting one. Alright, let me see if I can get that. Alright, cool. Yeah, which, you know, I mean, not quite as much as I used to be, but I definitely had my moments of being kind of an obsessive achievement hunter. I I think, like, maybe more so, like, since I moved back to being more of a PlayStation gamer than the Xbox, like, I mean, trophies are fine as well, but I think maybe the whole thing is like, well, since they don't really have the score attached to them, and yeah, there's nothing more suspicious than this thing, like, being right next to that door. Alright. I don't wanna... Can I please, like, get over to that? Alright, cool. But yeah, like, I, definitely had a lot of games where I went really big on going after them. There's a couple, like, old, I guess I call them, like, white whale achievements that I never got around to, finishing. Like, one of my biggest ones, there was one achievement in the Xbox 360 version of The Godfather, the game. Like, it was part of the, like, they call them the Corleone challenges, where it was basically, like, doing a bunch of different, like, missions, you know, and you'd have to, like, okay, do, like, X, Y, Z task in such amount of time, and what have you. And there was one, which was the hardest one, really, was, you had to take over basically every single, business and, warehouse and all that, basically everything in the game, and you had, like, about 65 minutes, I think it was. And I tried a few times, like, I got, like, the closest I got was one time I thought I got everything, and then there was, like, one random business, and I just did not have time to do it. And that was one of those things where it's like, you know what? I kind of ended up giving up on it after a while. Because I'm like, something like that just is such a huge, like, time commitment. Ugh, alright. How do I get this guy here? Ugh. Not by long jumping, certainly. No. Okay, there we go. Phew. So yeah, I mean, you know what? I might take him up on that offer. I don't know if maybe it'll be that game specifically, but, you know, getting into, like, achievement hunting again, that would be kind of fun, honestly. Alright, anything else in here? I mean, like I said, I will definitely come back for, stars as well. And I kind of was passing up a lot of coins, which is interesting. Although, we still have plenty. Yeah, look, there's a whole bunch in this room. Look at this. Alright. The Goombas will provide me my final ones for the 100 coin star. Alright, anything else going on in this room? Seems kind of odd that it would only be coins in this room, but that's fine. Aha, this is an interesting one. Alright, where does this take me? Yo, okay, I don't want to be all the way up here yet. Alright, we'll save that one, because it's going to be hard to get that star without, it launching me all the way up to that part of the level, and I don't want to be up there yet. Let's see. Can I... I don't know. Is that actually possible for me to make it over here? This looks a little bit questionable. Nah, I don't think... Even if I do like a perfect dive, I don't know about that one. What's in here? Snuffits, can you, like, not do that? Alright, where is this taking me? I'm gonna have to figure out if I have to come back for that. Ugh. Alright, you know what? Let's take a detour back to this, because I'm not sure if going up or down is where I need to be. It doesn't look like I can... it doesn't look like I can make it back up if I go to that low... Alright, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Just taking like that blind jump. Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go. Alright, get out of my way, clowns. Alright, yeah, it looks like going up was the smart move because... I have no clue what was going on there. What? Oh, hang on. We gotta go... underneath here? This is interesting. Oh, hang on. Okay, let's... What? How did I miss grabbing that star? That was really awkward and dumb. Alright. So I don't have to do that again. Alright. Looks like we're doing pretty good. Hey, a sign. I have not been very, thorough with stars. Use Mario Cam in an upcoming section. Oh, let me guess. Let me guess. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, well, we got... No! No! Alright, well, I'm gonna save along the way here because... There we go. Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, but I'm like, man... Yeah, I get so worried about, like, the awkwardness of the camera angles. Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, how many... 3 stars left. Okay. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Now, the reverse free fall, that's definitely a choice for a segment there. Okay, so let's... Okay. There wasn't anything else up here, was there? Okay. So is there going to be one that's hiding in the room here? Oh my gosh. What? Oh, okay. Okay, this is interesting. Alright. Yeah, before that Chucky comes back to grab me. Alright, cool. So hey, in about 30 minutes, we hit 2 levels, man. Oh, that's some good efficiency there. All right, so got flipped around here. So let's see. Next time, okay, we're on that. We're on our battleship here again. So now weapons bed. So let's see if I can do a little bit better with this one, because I had like at least 1 or 2 stars that I was struggling with on that one. So, all right, yeah, next time we're back with more fun action here. Like I said, I'll see. I know Cody had a few segments there where he was really being able to knock out like 2 levels in one video. So maybe I'll get some of that luck, with some of these courses as well, which is always welcome. Lots of progress is always a good thing. Not that I'm like in a hurry to speed through the game, but hey, progress is good rather than sitting around struggling and what have you. So, all right, I will catch you all next time then. Bye-bye.